Hi, this is Kate from Daisy Nails, creating fun, funky, and fabulous nails. And I think most people have heard of Frida Kahlo and they know her art. The picture of herself with the flowers, and etc. This one was recommended to me by my friend Tikara, and she said this is her favourite Frida Kahlo artwork. It's called The Broken Column, and the history of it is that Frida Kahlo was in a bus accident when she was 18 and was for the rest of her life in pain. And this painting sort of describes the pain that she feels constantly every day. So I've taken little bits like I've done with the Klimt series a few weeks ago. I've taken little bits of the picture just to create little slides. I haven't had my coffee yet, so I do apologise that I haven't woken up and I can't even think straight. Right, so what I've used here is the Born Pretty jelly gel just to create the outlines of what I'm painting. I'm putting loads of it on my brush. Again, oh there we go, I decided to change brush to a shorter brush. That makes far more sense. Okay, so this particular section of the painting is the gap between her waist and her arm. So the line down the left-hand side is the edge of her arm, and the line down nearer the middle is her waistline. So just doing the outline there. This is where the bandage goes under her breast, and then giving that a cure. I think the camera switched off. I think my memory was full and I had to delete quite a lot, so there's probably a couple of gaps. Right, so this is the pudding gel, the caramel beige, I think, pudding gel. Make sure that brush is nice and full with it, because it doesn't, obviously not as flowy as normal gels. And I was using the caramel beige, the fire and ice, and was it the Sundays as for skin tone. And I tried to do shading. When I did the sort of the sketch of this set using coloured pencils, the shading worked really well. It didn't work as well with the gel polishes, unfortunately. So in the end, I just sort of blended it all. Well, it would help if it wasn't blurred. It's really hard when you're trying to film your nails, because you don't watch it through the camera. You watch what you're doing with the camera on it, which makes you have no idea if it goes blurred. Right, so I added the red sort of for a bit of shading, and then the yellow I added for some tones to the skin colour. And it's just to try and get that sort of curvature of the arm, which I don't think it worked that well. But there we go. That doesn't matter, does it? Do you know I have tinnitus. I've had tinnitus for years, and I've got a new version at the moment, which is like, imagine you can hear a foghorn in the distance. That just keeps going off in my right ear. It's going absolutely crazy at the moment, so it's quite distracting. Don't know what I'm doing at the moment. Anyway, so the background of all of the nails was done in coconut, just so they had a sort of a solid background. It doesn't stay very much in any of them. The bandages were painted in perfect white, and now I'm trying to get the shading around the breast. Again, in the sketch I did, looked great. It didn't look so great on the nail. So if you know how to do this with the gel paints, then get in touch. Tell me a better way of blending them to create the shading in a natural looking way. So, as always, I'm slightly out of shot, and I do apologise. I'm just trying to get those details in there. The other thing I did was I didn't put the nipple on the breast, which I was a bit conflicted about, because my eldest said if you put that on YouTube might ban it, which I didn't want to have happen. Right, so I'm going with the jelly now from Born Pretty, I'm just going to blend that up a little bit as well. Just didn't seem to be able to quite get the curve in the same way as I did when I did the sketch with the coloured pencils. Maybe I could see if I could find that somewhere. Well, I know where it is. Take a picture and do an overlay. If I don't do one here, then I apologise. I'm not at home at the moment, so I haven't got it on me. But, you know, I'll try and remember. I'll do my best. Then using the Born Pretty jelly gel, just going around the edge of the bandages. Now, what was I doing with the Perfect Black? We'll find out any second now. Ah, yes, of course. So, in the Frida Kahlo, the broken column, she uses nails, or used nails, to sort of signify the level of pain that she was in. So using the black, putting the nails in various parts of the body. And then that's cured, and then a teensy-weensy little bit of red. Some of the nails, I think, on the original painting had little bits of blood around them, but not all of them. And then the white, just to put the little highlights on the nails. Pop that into the lamp. Once that's done. And cover it with a nice hot top coat. There we go. Okay, so that is the first one finished from Frida Kahlo's broken column. This is all of them together. Please come back and see the others as I go through them. Take care. Thank you so much. Bye.